Hello guys, welcome to today's Whitebox pen test series in which we are going to cover source code review of a vulnerable web application. So in Whitebox pen testing you are being provided with the source code also. So you know the in and out of the web application, how it's going to behave. So this is the web application here. It's a web application named To Do and it's created by William Moody. It's written in PHP and there are many vulnerabilities in here. So what we will do first, we will clone this repo. Just follow the step-by-step guide if you want to set up. So clone it here. If we see, there is a Docker file, so let's see the Docker file. Okay, it's creating Debian Buster Slim and installing Firefox, PostgreSQL, that will be our database, and some cron thing. So there will be some cron job also. So let's see in here. Okay, here the cron is being applied. Okay. So we will see how this all things have been configured in the web application. So first thing you need to install is Docker. So in Kali you have to do sudo apt install docker.io and the password, and it's already been installed. So this thing now from there is an runme.sh to create the environment to create the containers and run it, and there is a kill.sh. So let's see how the run.sh what it's doing. So it's okay, first it's try to kill and then docker build, and it's building from that docker file and it's running the docker to do. It's simple. Okay, and another thing that we required, so one thing that is Bobsuit. Firefox is a web browser and terminal is there. Firefox, we are going to use PwnFox because it enables only few tabs for the proxy. Okay, now you need to install like VS Code. I'm going to it's a very beginner friendly. I'm going in a very beginner friendly way. So VS Code, and in the download section, the .dev, you can download and install it. I have already installed it, so I will fire that up. Okay, and let's open that folder. So web app, and here this to do repo, and we will open it. Okay, so here it says, so docker, it's admin cron entry point emulate cron, what you're doing, app emulate admin pi, this is WebDriver selenium host admin, there is an username password, but we don't need to use it, this is for the internal use only. Okay, by looking into this, it's going to log in as an admin, so there must be some task that admin need to privilege and that admin need to perform, right? So I think it's an indication for cross-site scripting. So when you put a vector, cross-site vector, in some input field, and admin going to log in and say it's going to execute, and we can get its cookie, right? Okay, so we will talk about all this later. First, let's install it. So uh, simply it's going to use Docker. We need to include sudo run inside. Okay, sudo run.sh, and it's created. Actually, it's already been installed. So if you are installing it for the first time, it will take some time. Okay, so here we can see that our Docker container has been created, and now we will going to get the IP that has been assigned to that container. So in that case, we will go to here sudo and docker ps. So it will give us all the container that has been running, and it's the container ID. So we'll copy it and sudo docker inspect. We'll paste the container ID and we'll hit. And if we go to the networking setting, we can see that the IP gateway is this and the IP address is this. So first thing that we are going to do is, okay, let's open another tab here, new tab, and sudo vi host, and you can see it's already there, the to do. So you will paste the IP and here. So now we will try to access it. So we will create the proxy using Whitebox so that it will route through Bubsuit. We'll paste the IP and here we go. So this is the IP. Now we will see HTTP and the same web page. Okay, so on getting here we got the first login page. So now get into the source code review, and we are going to explore the vulnerabilities, how we can find by reviewing the source code. So when we land on the web application, it's redirect us to the login page. So it's a login here, it's a form, username, password that we have seen here, username, password, and it's action form login. This is the action and method post. So here is the line of code that is being executed when the user clicks on the submit button. So what we will it's checking if this is post, and it's hashing the password into SHA-256. So we can say that the password is being saved as a SHA-256 hash in the DB, and login, select users from username and the password, the hashed password. Okay, and we can see pg prepare and pg execute. So it's a prepared statement array. Okay, and password. And we are going here. Okay, so if the session, if it's get any record, it is the session has been created with the username. Here we can see, and if it's admin, is admin true and logged in true. So to be an admin, is admin need to be true. So there's nothing in this here. What we will do, so there are another link also, forgot username, forgot password. So let's see what it's doing. Forgot password, please enter. Will create a reset token that you can use to change your password. it will be sent to your email. Please check your spam just in case. So if it will be sent to email, definitely to validate it, it will be also stored in the DB, right? That's how our web application works. And forgot username. What is see, forgetting username can be very frustrating. Unfortunately, we can't just list all the accounts out for everyone. We can do it is let you look up your username guesses, so we can check that if an admin user present or not. So yeah, user exists. So let's see what's it's doing. So here forgot username, and we can see okay, method post username, select query where, okay, let's see, here is, you can see it's not using prepare statement, and it's just this dot means it's appending our username that is being passed from here, right? And so it's an SQL injection, definitely an SQL injection. Okay, the second thing is forgot password. Let's see what it is. And here we can see if username admin not equal to admin. Okay, so if user not equal to admin, we can only send it without admin. Let's see. Also forgot password, admin, nothing happened. So user one, okay, user one is there because if you go to the documentation, there is already said which are the user present, right? You already know the username password, but we are not going to use it because we need to check the web application from the outside, that whether we can access without username password or by some way we can get the credentials, right? So definitely we got an SQL injection, and let's see. So here it is, SQL injection. Where is the SQL injection? I forgot username. So admin is going correct, user exists. And what about this? Nothing happened. So we will go here, forgot username, and it's get, no, it's post, and we'll forward it to repeater, and we will. So if we click here, we got user exist. We'll copy this and paste in here. We can see one match. Send, we can see not match. So if we see the SQL statement in here, how it is being formed, username, and there is a single inverted comma, right? And after the username being appended, there is also a single inverted comma. So we have to close these things to get the SQL statement right. So what we will do, we'll go here and we'll put another comma. So what we will write here is totally, or 1 is equal to 1. Okay, we can get some, and it's a bob suit, so we'll put plus. It's for space. 0 highlights, nothing matched. Okay, what if we do it and 0 highlight? Okay, let's see how it's being done. And what will put it here? So 1, and this going to so here is 1. Here is the one inverted comma being placed, so it will be like this, and here is one inverted comma like this from the statement, so the whole statement will be read. So let's execute it, and we got one match. That's cool, so we can definitely use it. So let's see. So we got the user exists. Now what? So we want to get a reset token so that we can reset the password. So to change the password, that is here the reset password, if you see get query select token, that is, and select token from tokens, get token, and this is. But what if it's the post thing? So post from the request, it's getting the token password 1, password 2, and it's changing our password also. So to reset the password of a user, you need to get the token, right? So let's see how this SQL is being made. So this is creating a users table, and in which it's an UID, that is a serial number, username, password, and description for the user. And here it is creating table tokens, that is TID, UID, and I think this UID and this UID, because see, yeah, here you see foreign key is there, so this UID is being referenced to this UID, because in the token field it's not keeping anywhere the username, so it's being referenced for the UID. So okay, this thing, we don't know the token, but we can guess the UID, right? Okay, let's see. Then create table. Okay, CID code name professor class post notes. Okay, the first thing that we were going to execute is get the UID for a user, and that for that user we can reset the token from there, and from that UID we can execute it. So that's our map in here. So we will go to our Bobsuit and we will change it into a select statement. So we will do here is this thing, we'll create select username from users where UID is equal to 1. Let's see the UID for the admin. It's definitely one match. Okay, so if we change it to user 1, we know user 1 exists, right? 0, so we are correct. Admin, what is saying, like select username from the users table, find a username from that user table where the UID of that user is admin, because the admin has been inserted at first, its UID becomes 1. Okay, so we know the admin UID. You can do that, you can reset, but you can't reset token for the admin, right? You only can reset a token with non-admin user. Okay, so for user 1, let's see, we will target user 1. We can see 0 match. Let's see UID 2. and it's a match, right? So the use for user 1 the uid is 2. So in that way what you can do, you can get the, so user 1 is there, so your from here only you can going to do it. So if you paste it user 1 and reset token, the token has been saved in the your db. Now your motive is to get the token from the db. So in that sense what you can do, select, we can use here substring, select ASCII, it's going to convert it in ASCII, and sub str, okay, and you don't need this bracket actually, sub str, and we are going to get token 1 1, where, so first let's go with the username. So select username from users where uid is equal to 1. We're going to need this bracket. So it's what is saying that find the username, the offset from 1, and we want only one character from the users where uid is equal to 1. So let's see, and it will we have a 0 result because it's returning in ASCII, and so it's going to return, if it's an admin user it's going to return the ASCII for a is 97, I think, small a, yeah, so one match. So we know that the first character is a for admin. Let's see, so now we can increase it value, so the second character will be d, so 97 for a, 98 for b, 99 for c, and 100 for d. So let's see, and one match. So in this sense we can find the token also. So let's see how the token is being generated. Reset password, okay, forgot password, uid token value 1, so it is along with the token, and this generate token in here. So okay, include utils, the generate token method is not in this class, so it's in include utils.php. if we go here, includes and utils.php, generate token, and you can see it's 32 bit 32 characters long, and it's only made up of these characters, I think, yeah. So this is the token. So from here we can use a brute forcer with that, with this payload, and get the token also. So for the token you need to change that thing from select username, you can select token from tokens table where uid is equal to 1. 1 is not going to use here because the uid for admin is 1, and for admin reset password is not allowed. we have seen here, right? So this is one thing. So let's see. So that's your part, to create a brute forcer in. So we go to here, user one, and the password user one. We come here and source. So one thing that we have checked is that cron job, right? So there is an SQL. So there is, we got into the application. Now it's time to privilege escalation. So we are user one, but we want to become admin, and to get that admin, now we are going to need the admin credential or admin cookie, right? So we go here, user, and there is a description section. So head of security. So first thing that we will do is XSS payloads. Now we want to get a fetch one liner to get it into the. So what if we feed into the image part, right? We'll go here and we'll paste it, control V, and src we are going to http, and our IP address, that is this thing. So we are in here. This is our local IP. We'll copy it, paste, and plus cookie is equal to document dot cookie. So this thing should work. Let's see. If we go here, paste it. Before that we need to create python 3 minus m http dot server 80. So we are listening on this thing, and let's see if we just copy our payload, update this thing. So what is it? Okay, it's the total. Now what we'll do, I have seen that the cron is not working properly, but let's see, http to do, and we will log in with the admin, and if we go here, we got a cookie, but we didn't get anything in here. We got the hit, but we didn't get the cookie, right? So what is it? Image src x on error fetch. We are going to paste this thing in here. And as you can see, we got a cookie. So that payload has worked. So if we copy, and this is our admin section, we will close it and we go to here, inspect, and currently the typical storage, and we will change it to this thing, and we will refresh this, and we can see the username is admin. Right, so here we have logged in as admin. So now this thing has been done. So let's see what admin can do from here. So in that admin page there is an import user, and by seeing this we can see that there is some deserialization, PHP deserialization attack. Update mod d, what it's going to do is post, it's writing something in here, then message set. Okay, right, close. Okay, what is doing actually? So it's there and it's loading temp, open resize this thing. So the mod dl is load into login, no, index php. Okay, so if the session is admin, this thing, and here we can see smarty username, and from the mod d it's getting, so smarty is a render template I think for PHP, and it's definitely it's going to vulnerable to server side template injection. So and that is upload image. Okay, so it's basically blacklisting all the thing that, okay, so only these things, okay, blacklisting means these things are not allowed. So blacklisting is definitely a bad approach, because if you miss something the threat actor can use it. So you can see looking into, oh, okay, we will check it one by one. So from the import user PHP we can see there is an unserialized, and it's including the utils.php, and if we see the utils.php there is a destruct method, and if you read about something PHP deserialization, the destruct method is the best vector. So what we will do, we will create this copy to do in here, will create a cr.php, and we'll give php, we'll paste it here, and dollar resource is equal to new log is getting two variable, and print r serialize resource. And this would be great actually. So we definitely are going to, if you see the docker file in here, where is the docker file? Docker file, it's using Apache 2 and it's putting everything inside HTML, var www HTML. So we need to put our file in here. Okay, so in the payload, what we can do, give it var www html evil.php. Okay, and resource, we are going to serialize this thing, and the resource part, bash red cell. This would be great. So let's create our payload. It will be bin bash my c, and here we got our payload. In that thing we will change this IP to this, and the port we use will be 9001. Okay, going to use this thing, so we'll copy it and we'll go, we want PHP and close this thing, exact control V. So bin bash, we need to bypass this thing, and now we are good to go. So this thing, let's save it, and okay, we don't need anything here. So PHP, okay, so it's trying to create that file in our local system, so we need to get it sudo right beast. It seems correct. Let's see if we can copy this and see as lvnp 9001. We go in here, paste in import user, import. Okay, we sorry, we didn't started the import, nothing happened. Let's see, pass, what will change to system, and let's see, and we will copy this. So what it's okay, now I got the point, like it's being written in this page, so we need to access this page to get it executed. Oh, how dumb I am. So able.php in this. So the page is there, but it's not executing. So okay, so somehow the payload is not working. I restarted the container and logged in is again, and let's see. So this is our payload, and it's it's creating a new class and it's serializing the class. So let's, and this is our payload. We'll copy this thing, and what we'll do, we'll to here import and able.php. Okay, Bobsuit, refresh this, and it's getting hanged. That's a good sign, and we can see that we got a result here. So id, and this is the PHP deserialization. Now we are going to focus on something that has been there, the mod dt. Okay, why it's creating this like, okay, so here it is, hello username, welcome to do from admin. So set a message that will be visible for all users when they logged in. So if we go here, and this is the thing, so hello admin, this is the username that is being created with the smarty. So what we will do, we will check php ssti smarty and hack tricks. Let's see if we get some payload in here. Smarty php echo id. Let's copy this thing, copy, go in here, and mod d, not the title, this thing, and we will paste it here. What it's saying, it's echoing the id parameter here. Update message, and if we go to the index page again, okay, we can see that it's creating the id, right? So definitely there is an server side template injection vulnerability that we have seen here. The admin part that we the admin part that we are looking into it is the import user, the deserialization has been done. Mod d, this is the ssti that has been done. You can, if you check the index php from here, you can guess that it's using the smarty and the username and all that, and from that file it's fetching that is the message that we have written, and it's getting executed in here. Now the last part that we are going to look into is the upload image part. So first thing, it's php. Okay, let's see, if we go php upload bypass, file upload hack tricks, control f php. Okay, so here we can see the list of extension that has been there. We will copy this thing and we are going to paste it here, and we can compare this thing. So these things are there in here. Dot far is not in here, so what we can do, we can use that dot far. So let's see, and for the reversal, what we are going to do is we will use the PHP revcell pentest monkey. This is good. So we can go here and PHP revcell, copy the raw file, and we can vi rev.php, paste it here. Okay, we need to change something in here, so we'll use the port 9001 and our IP will be 192.168.224.145. So that is all done. Now what we'll do, we will check this functionality in here. So first we will upload an image that is in here. Test, browse, and let's see if we get anything. Yeah, we got an image and upload it. If we go in here, so go back this, and this is our image. Open image in new tab, and this is the path that is being created. It's not 404 not found. So again we will go to mod D, and what we can do is upload an image. First browse that thing. We'll go to best web app, to do, and rev.php that we have created, and we will get it test. Upload this thing, and if we go in here, there is nothing in here. So we can go to Bobsuit proxy, that post thing. Yes, this is the payload, and to repeater and send it again. See field, get image size, file extension, illegal MIME type. So the first thing that it failed, the file extension is the first part. So rev.php, we will give it to for. Okay, illegal MIME type, that is content type, and if we see this thing, the content type is these things are allowed. So we will copy this, copy, and we will go here, Control V, field, get image size. So here it's checking the get image size. Let's see, bypass get image size, and here file upload extension MIME type get image, and it's creating. Okay, is appending that header. So if you put that header in here, it will treat as an image. So go here and paste it, and remember the file name, it's rev.far. Send, and perfect, we got success. So now let's see, Control L and clvnp, and our file name is rev.far. far. Okay, this is not the correct. There is test. Open image in new tab. What about, so it's not there. Let's see. Open image in new tab. Okay, so there is an images directory, and that thing we have to put it in here. Okay, it's hanged. It's a good news, and we got with the reversal. So this is it. So from here you can explore the web application. There are some advanced vulnerabilities also that we will try to cover in the next part. So definitely you should practice, and it's good for the beginner because you only need a container, and it's been created in your local system. Do what the hell you want to do, explore the web application, exploit in different ways that you want, and get the result, get experience. So this is also very AWAE, that is advanced web application exploitation. So this is it guys, have a good day, keep hacking.